Today, we will continue to explore the true role of Freemasons in the formation of America. The night before July 4th, 1776, Independence Hall, Philadelphia, inside the hall where fiery debates had raged for weeks, a small group of men remained long past midnight. In the glow of candlelight, three figures, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, and John Adams, reviewed line by line the final draft of the Declaration of Independence. Franklin, with silver hair and a sharp gaze, murmured, "Liberty is not born of gunpowder, but of order and will," a phrase that sounded strikingly Masonic. By the mid-18th century, tensions between Britain and its American colonies were at a breaking point. Tax acts, trade restrictions, and a lack of colonial representation in Parliament stoked widespread anger. While the streets boiled with protest, another kind of discussion unfolded. Behind closed doors in Masonic lodges, there a network of educated men exchanged radical ideas. Out of the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence, historians estimate that at least 9 to 13 were Freemasons, including several key figures. Benjamin Franklin, a Grand Master of the Lodge of Nine Sisters in France and a major intellectual force behind the Revolution. George Washington. Though he didn't sign the Declaration, he commanded the Continental Army and became the most iconic American Freemason. John Hancock, President of the Continental Congress and the first to boldly sign the Declaration, also believed to be a Mason. Even those who weren't formal members were deeply influenced by Masonic principles, freedom of thought, resistance to tyranny, and moral self-governance. Across Boston, Philadelphia, New York, and Charleston, Masonic lodges became hubs of both philosophy and planning. In Boston's Green Dragon Tavern, famously known as the headquarters of the Revolution, lodge members like Paul Revere, Joseph Warren, and Samuel Adams met regularly. From this lodge came the planning of bold acts like the Boston Tea Party, a turning point in the rebellion. In these spaces, cloaked in ritual and secrecy, Freemasonry served as a safe channel of communication and organization, away from the watchful eyes of British authorities and religious institutions. While Freemasonry did not cause the revolution, it deeply shaped its character. Enlightenment ideals. Freemasonry championed reason, science, and morality, ideals that formed the backbone of the Declaration. Democratic structure. Masonic lodges operated with elected leaders, written laws, and egalitarian debate, a prototype for Republican government. Symbolic legacy. Masonic symbols. The square and compass, the all-seeing eye, and the unfinished pyramid later appeared on U.S. currency and national monuments, silently reflecting their influence. Each year, Americans celebrate Independence Day with parades and fireworks, yet few consider that many of the Declaration's core principles were forged in the quiet, guarded chambers of Freemason lodges. Without those lodges, their networks, their ideals, their secrecy, would the Declaration have come when it did, or would liberty have needed to wait for another generation?